Hey, how's it going, guys? Mr. Boss for the win here, and in today's GTA 5 video, we're going to be talking about 15 secret features and hidden details that you might not have noticed that Rockstar tucked into the Criminal Enterprises DLC here in Grand Theft Auto Online. So we've got a lot to jump into today, so let's go ahead and get it started. The first is actually an upgrade to the agency garage. If you guys go in there now, you'll actually see some signs that say like parking reserved for F. Clinton, that's Franklin. Parking reserved for partner, that's us. And then there's parking spots that are reserved for visitors too. So that's kind of cool. That's a nice little detail. You guys might have also noticed if you go to the bottom floor where you find Monty's bike, it'll say staff. You'll also sometimes find Lamar's car parked there. So this is a really nice addition. It's cool that Rockstar is paying attention to the small details. It also makes you wonder if there's going to be an expansion going forward of the agency. A lot of people might speculate that that could be the DLC we receive later on this year in the winter. That's the first change that I noticed. The next change that I noticed, this one's actually pretty cool. It has to do with the new Motorcycle Club safe, which is basically a bar resupply mission. And the missions themselves are cool. It's kind of a neat way to generate passive income. But one thing that it does that I think is the best part, it makes your motorcycle club feel more lifelike because it actually puts people up there. You can actually see people in your MC, like other biker gang members sitting around, having a good time, drinking a beer or two. So it just kind of adds life to a rather dull interior, I will say. So that's a really nice change. Another really cool change that Rockstar did is you can now call Agent 14 to have your bunker golf cart delivered to you in free roam. Now, why you would want to have this vehicle out, I'm not sure. It's pretty slow. It gets stuck on pretty much everything, but you do have the ability to bring it out. This was a vehicle that was previously stuck to your bunker, but hey, now you can request it. The only downside is you can't pick up any ladies of the night in this kind of car. So unfortunately, it's just made for cruising. But I thought that was kind of cool. Another thing you guys have been asking me about are the AirPods. A lot of people have questions about them. Are the new AirPods GTA Plus exclusive? They are not. GTA Plus members get a gold set of AirPods. I'm just going to keep calling them that because that's what they are. But all you have to do is complete one cell mission and you actually unlock the normal pair of AirPods. So a lot of people have been asking and wondering, how do I get my hands on them? You have to do a cell mission, and then they'll be available at the in-game store, and GTA Plus players have them for free in gold. Now, Rockstar, in my opinion, missed a golden opportunity in order to allow us to listen to music or the radio stations when we're not in our car. I don't know why they didn't decide to do this. The only reason I could speculate is that they didn't want our own personal music to overpower the soundtrack that they put in behind the missions and that we hear in the world. It's just a guess, though. I feel like it's a missed opportunity to do something like that. But hey, it's Rockstar's call. We just got to go along with it. Now, speaking of some of the more clothing that Rockstar added, especially for the female characters, I feel like they got a lot of cool like dress options. Well, it turns out you can actually combine some of these mini dress options with some of the previous clothing items that we've had from updates in the past. Like, for example, you can combine the dress and the stockings together. That's a popular item I've seen. So if you do have a female character or you have a male character, you should honestly just go around and try some of these new shirt and clothing combinations with some of the older things in game. They might work, they might not work, but you do end up getting some fresh looks that you can have for your characters. So I found that to be pretty cool. Another thing I thought was cool is the Rosalita billboards are now gone. Remember from the Contract DLC, she essentially took over all the advertisements and billboards that you could see around Los Santos. Well, now it's no longer there. They've been reverted back to their original billboards. I still think that Rosalia is going to be involved in a future update at some point in time, but I guess Rockstar was just wanting to go back to normal. And then if we do obviously get something from Rosalia, it'll just come in due time. You can, of course, still hear her on the radio station, but now her billboards have been taken down. Now, something else that is awesome. Rockstar have finally updated the iFruit app. So the iFruit app now is for the most part just a gimmick, but the one thing it continues to provide for GTA Online is to be able to change and add customized license plates. So, for example, if you wanted your name or you wanted to do something significant for that car, you could end up doing the iFruit app and it would allow you to put a different plate on there. Well, for years, since 2019, the iFruit app has not gotten updated. It finally got updated the other day with the release of this DLC. So now it has kind of been brought into modern times, and you should be able to reuse it to be able to apply these custom license plates. But anyways, let's move on. One of the best things, obviously, from this update is the fact that we can do pretty much anything and everything, from an invite-only session, a friend lobby, a crew lobby. That's 99% of everything. One thing that you apparently cannot do in an invite-only lobby, and you still have to do in a public session, is the Terabyte Missions. I don't know why Rockstar overlooked them. Maybe because it's not technically in like an office or a location or a property, but the Terabyte is basically a mobile version of that. So it's kind of unfortunate that that's the one thing that still remains, because those are pretty profitable, those missions, but you still have to do them in a public session, and there's no real bonus to doing them in a public session either. So I guess Rockstar kind of overlooked that. Now, one thing that a lot of people thought they overlooked was them actually nerfing payphone hits. So this was so controversial that Rockstar had to put out their own statement regarding this. They said, for those experiencing issues with payouts for payphone hits, security contracts, and ammunition deliveries as a part of today's updates, we are implementing fixes, which some may already be seen, and will update again once it has been fully resolved. So again, a lot of people were like, man, they nerfed some of the best payouts in this game. I didn't think that was going to be the case. I thought it was going to be all about more ways to make money. Well, the good news is it looks like it was just a mistake, and all payphone hits, security contracts, and the new ammunition deliveries are going to be back up to full price as far as payouts go. So that is absolutely fantastic news. More fantastic news around one of the changes Rockstar made. It's a quality of life update that allows you to buy ammo for all your weapons at once, meaning you don't have to go through every single category of weapon. And the benefit of this is some of the holiday exclusive weapons, like the firework launcher, that used to only allow you to purchase ammo when the weapon was available, like on the 4th of July, New Year's, Christmas, etc. Now you can resupply fireworks anytime you want. So no matter the occasion, no matter what you're choosing to celebrate, you can celebrate with firework launchers all year long. It's a nice little quality of life change. I don't know if it was intentional by Rockstar, but hey, we'll take it. And now we can get fireworks year round. But anyways, let's move on. We've got some pretty cool GTA 4 Easter eggs to talk about. There were a handful in this update. The first actually comes from ULP's Greenwood that you actually use in the Operation Paper Trail missions. You'll notice his license plate is 29 ULP 408. This is actually a reference to GTA 4's release date, which was April 29th, 2008, which is where Agent ULP, also known as Bernard, first started working with Nico Bellic as the United Liberty Paper contact for the IAA. So that's a pretty cool reference right there that you'd kind of have to be a hardcore fan to really know what was going on. Now, Agent ULP also still uses the same lines from Grand Theft Auto 4. There's a mission in GTA 4 called That Special Someone. It's towards the end of the game when Nico Bellic is about to get revenge. And I'll actually let you guys take a listen to it in GTA 4. He says the exact same thing to our GTA Online character as we're coming towards the end of the Operation Paper Trail missions. Take a listen to this right here.
Bellic, I have your man. He's been flown in. We're going to drop him in the airport cargo area for you.
No more jobs? Is that it? Am I out?
You're out. You've done good things for us, and we are grateful. That said, I've given you a lot of protection. From here in, you're alone. Goodbye.
All right, Agent. Consider this your final debrief. The Duggins operation has been effectively neutralized. Agent Johnson has been promoted to Special Agent. The last known copy of the Clifford software is safely in the hands of the IAA. I'm looking at a commendation. And you, I hope, are looking at your bank account. Even the weather forecast is looking up. As of next week, tropical storms. And as for the price of gas, well, we think we're gonna keep it where it is for now. See how this plays out. So, well, it gives me great pleasure to say, Job done. Your official status as a special field operative is hereby placed on a definite hold, subject to reinstatement without warning or consultation, pending final committee review. In other words, you're out. You've done good things for us, and we are grateful. From here in, you're alone. Goodbye.
So pretty cool, right? He says it line for line. Some of you may not have known that. I wonder how many times he's also said that to other people. Now, there's also a really fun Easter egg on a livery for the brand new Kanata helicopter. You guys know that you can actually upgrade that at the hangar. Well, in Grand Theft Auto 4, there was a company called Higgins Helitours, and their logo is yellow and blue with sort of like a red umbrella. Well, there's actually a livery that can be applied to this helicopter with the exact same logo and branding. Pretty cool. It's one of the most iconic brands in GTA 4. It was also a great, easy way to just snag a helicopter anytime you wanted, and now you can do the same, or you can reference it the same in GTA Online. So I found that to be kind of neat. Now, speaking of Easter eggs, there's also a tattoo that has a very specific Easter egg to another Rockstar Games franchise, and that is Manhunt. So on the back tattoo, there's a pig chainsaw mask wearing guy. It's called Sniff Sniff. This is actually a reference to one of the characters in Manhunt. It's this horrifying pig creature called Pigsy who charges at you with a chainsaw. So another really cool reference right there that you guys just simply might not have known about. But anyways, that is all the secret features and hidden details that I was able to come across. Remember that these are things not necessarily mentioned on the newswire. I would love to hear from you guys in those comments down below. If you know any more hidden details or secret features that I did not get to in this video today, please be sure to let us know in those comments down below. If you guys did go on to enjoy this video, though, a like rating would, of course, be awesome. And be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel if you are new. You want to stay up to date on all latest GTA and all the Rockstar Games videos that I'll be doing here on my channel. And be sure to ring that notification bell as well. Sometimes YouTube just doesn't work, and if you ring that bell, you'll always be guaranteed to be notified when new videos arrive. But of course, as always, guys, thank you all so much for watching. Take care, and I'll see you guys in the next video.